Hello everybody, hope you're all doing well. To this video I'm talking about a crucial Lewis Hamilton penalty update, as well as what's going on with Cadillac F1's brake fires. So let's start with Hamilton, and over the last 3 rounds he's picked up 3 5-second time penalties and 1 3-place grid drop. Now one of those time penalties came at Silverstone, with Hamilton moving briefly at the start before the 5 red lights went out. Now this was not a jump start, because Hamilton pulled away from his grid box when all 5 red lights went out. However, it was a false start because of that slight jolt forward before the 5 red lights went out, even though Hamilton was still in his grid box. So yeah, Hamilton got a 5-second time penalty, and now Hamilton has revealed that there have been talks about the stewards being inconsistent in this area, and as a result Hamilton says that the FIA is now looking into tweaking the way jump starts are judged because of what happened to him at Silverstone, with Hamilton saying, as quoted by the race, "We did talk in the driver's briefing about the fact that they're inconsistent with this start situation. There's been drivers in the past that have moved and haven't been penalised. We discussed with them the fact that as long as you're not moving when the last lights are on, you shouldn't be penalised. I wasn't out of my box, and they agreed, so they're looking into that for the future." Now make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my Formula 1 content and are kept up to date with F1 news. All your support is incredible, and thank you so much for helping me reach 56,000 subscribers. Now I agree with Hamilton. I think the jump start situation is a bit harsh at the moment, and I think that if there is slight movement while the 5 red light sequence is going on, as long as the drivers are still in their grid box, then it shouldn't be a penalty. However, I do agree that if the 5th red light is on and there is still movement, even if the driver is still within their grid box, then it should be a penalty, because that is just before the start. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. But let's move on to Cadillac. Now, having suffered brake fires intermittently, including in Austria where both cars retired with problems in the early laps, Cadillac brought new front brake ducts to Hungary, but this failed to solve the issue, with Valtteri Bottas suffering a fire in the race and being forced to bump his car along the wall in order to bring it to a halt. Now, brakes have been an issue for Cadillac's Formula 1 team this year, so what's going on with them and what's causing the brake fires? Well, Bottas said, as quoted by Crash.net, "So the brakes, they just get too hot, and it gets to the point that inside everything starts to burn. That obviously destroys everything. Actually, on the in-lap, I lost the brakes fully because I think the brake lines must have burned, so that's why I had to stop the car against the wall. That new front ducting was trying to address the issue and trying to prevent it from happening, but clearly we still need more airflow in the brakes." But that's going to be the video from me. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and until the next one, take care.